What's up guys, it's Markin, and in today's video we have 5 quick tips to make you a pro phase support. Let's get right into it. Alright, tip 1. For all of you that are trying to switch your targets of your tether and you're pushing right click on an ally, all you're doing is pulling in the ally you are already tethered to. In order to switch your target, you must hold right click, hold it, and it will then replace your current ally with your current target. So do not tap it because you're going to be pulling whoever you're already tethered to right on top of you. Hold it to switch your targets. That is tip number 1, and it's huge that a lot of people are overlooking right off the bat. Now tip number 2. If you are on the receiving side of FaZe's tether and you do not want to be tethered, you do not want to be pulled in against your will, it's very simple. Just tap recall and it cancels the tether. So you are running as a Murdoch, you are trying to stay on the back lines and you do not want to be accidentally pulled into the middle of a team fight. Just tap recall once she's tethered to you and you immediately cancel the tether and can go on your way. Tip number 3. Every time you cast an ability with FaZe, you get a brief boost of health regen. As you can see here, quick boosts every time you use an ability. Now this also applies to anybody you are tethered to. So whichever ally you are tethered to, if you cast an ability, you and your ally will receive this temporary boost of health regen. Now this is great to use when your carry's in the middle of a fight and they're about to die. Even when you're nowhere near them, use an ability, they get a brief boost of health regen, and that could be the difference between them living and dying. Tip number 4. FaZe's ultimate. Do not recall to base if you are low on mana. If your carry in mid lane is low on mana, a howitzer is low on mana, ult, he will gain all of his mana back. The mana regen on FaZe's ult is outstanding. I think a lot of people are going to overlook this part of her kit, mana regen on her ultimate. You do not need to go back to base to get mana for you or whoever you are linked to. Link to your mid laner, pop your ultimate, and watch their mana skyrocket full once again. And finally, tip number 5. Again, FaZe's ult, attack speed. Use your ultimate to take towers. If you feel like there's not enough minions for you to take a tower, link to your ally, pop your ult, and watch your attack speed just shred towers. It's going to be a huge utility in order to push towers at any point in the game. Early game, mid game, late game, at any point you can use your ultimate to take towers down extremely quickly. Just make sure you're linked up to your teammate so they also receive the attack speed buff and you'll be shredding towers like crazy. Alright guys, so those are 5 quick tips. I wanted to make this video short so you guys could get right into the tips and get right back onto Monolith and rip people up with FaZe. Thank you for watching guys, and as always, stay active.